Welcome to the show. I'm Shane Norton, aka the Sports Card Nobody. Now listen, I understand that the only thing in the world you want to talk about right now is the NFL. Our teams are on the field, our fantasy teams are scoring some points, maybe we're making a couple bets, maybe our cards are going up or down in value. But I hate to interrupt because I want to talk about baseball. On Sunday, September 12th, something absolutely incredible happened. Max Scherzer took the mound and became the 19th person in history to record 3,000 strikeouts. He did that in a game in which he threw his third immaculate inning, and he took a perfect game into the 8th inning. Scherzer is a guaranteed Hall of Famer, and I just would not be doing him justice on this show if we don't talk about him and his cards. And even though baseball is in full swing headed toward the postseason, we push it to the back burner. NFL is where it's at. It's hard hitting. It's fast. Football's exciting. But baseball's romantic. When you come home from a long day at work and your boss has been riding you, car breaks down, your kids are being tough, but you come home and there's baseball. For over 100 years, it's always there for you. It has the flowers and cooks you dinner, and it'll cuddle with you and tell you stories to cheer you up, rub your back, maybe rub your feet. It's starting to get a little weird, isn't it? I love baseball, but I'm not in love with baseball. I'm not going to marry baseball. But, yeah. Let's talk about Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer made his debut in 2008 with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the only things he's gone on to do with his career is win 3 Cy Young Awards, win the World Series in 2019 with the Nationals, and at age 36 is right at the top of the Cy Young contention again in 2021. But what I want to talk about is his cards. And the card of note for him is his 2008 Topps Update rookie card. In my opinion, the 2008 card designs are a lot of fun. I really like the bubble letters at the top for the teams. They bring color to the card and add a nice retro feel. And I really like that the player nameplates at the bottom are clean. That being said, I don't love the faux autographs, and the rookie card logo hadn't quite been figured out. It's a bit big and a bit gaudy for my tastes. Using the Market Movers app, we can go back to about early May of this year. Around that time, you could see that the cards were selling between $50 and $75 a card. Then in July, there was a pretty big dip where his cards bottomed out even under $20 a card. Now in the last 30 days, we've seen more of an upward trend for him, which is probably attributed to him getting traded to the Dodgers. And you can see that around that time, we're looking at more around $50 to $60 a card, which is where we originated. But if we get more specific and we go into the last week, which is around the time he got that 3,000 strikeout, card sales have gone up to $90, $100 a card pretty consistently. I understand that in this hobby, when you're talking about raw base cards, you kind of show yourself as a nobody. The raw prices just fit my budget a lot better. That being said, if you are interested in some of the graded versions of these cards, let's take a look. The PSA 10 versions of his card have a lot more data, so we can actually get a full year's worth of information. And when we go back to last year, we can see that his PSA 10s were selling around $220 a card. There's a little bit more of a steady uptick with his cards. And just like with the raw cards, if we go back to the last 30 days, right around the time he got traded, there's a huge jump. We're seeing his cards more around the $400 to $500 range. And even more specifically, in the last week, we've got a couple of sales that are topping out at $682, $693, all the way up to $750. So clearly the 3,000 strikeouts for him have had a big impact on his PSA 10 prices, and we can probably see these go up even more come the playoffs. If I was a betting man, and I am, I would put my money on the fact that you're not still here just because of my charm and my looks. But instead, you've decided that you want to get your hands on the rookie card of an all-time great who is a no-doubt first ballot Hall of Famer whenever he retires. The only question left is when? Do you buy now? Do you wait for a dip? Will the prices continue to skyrocket? I have no idea. I'm a nobody. You should not be watching this content for that type of advice. Here's what I can tell you. That 3,000 strikeout got me pretty excited. I couldn't wait, and I found one on eBay for about $70 all in, and I couldn't be more happy about it. It's going to be a lot of fun watching him go through the playoffs, And my prediction is he's going to give up 0 earned runs. The Dodgers will go back to back, and I will sleep with that card under my pillow, where weird things definitely will not happen. But I want to hear from you. Are you planning to get a max rookie card, or do you already have one? If so, let me know down below what you're planning to get or what you've already got. And either way, if you're enjoying these videos at all, please consider subscribing, and commenting, because it would go a long way to helping me keep these going, even though I plan to, even if the only person watching is my mom. Hi, Mom.